Hello, this is Maestro X. I'm going to go over the Level 2 Academic Word of the Day interval for Week 6, Quarter 3. Interval has 3 syllables, interval, and the emphasis or stress is on the first syllable. So we say interval, interval. It's used as a noun and only a noun. And we give you the definition. It's a period of time between two events. Between two events. So you have to think about two events and the time that's in between it. Between them, excuse me. And that's your interval. So what's the interval between this birthday and your next birthday? It's 1 year. In your sentence that is given, you have that there is an interval between acts in a play. From your drama terms, you know that plays are divided into acts, and each act tends to be quite long. Usually a play only has 2 or 3, sometimes 4 acts. Okay, very short plays might even just have 1 act and they don't take a break at all. But for those plays that have more than 1 act, oftentimes they take an intermission between the acts when the audience can get up, move around, stretch, and they'll even close the curtains between the acts. Sometimes when you have a theater production that has no curtains, like in this production of The Glass Menagerie, then they will leave the curtains open because there's no curtains, and they'll just simply either darken the stage and turn on the house lights, the lights in the rest of the room, so that people know that it's time to get up and stretch and move around. And all the actors and actresses leave the stage. And people know this is a time that there is a break. Okay. It's a beautiful stage here. And you can come back to this video and look at it when we read The Glass Menagerie. Alright, let's look at the familiar words. Trick question, there are none. So if on the test I ask you what is the verb form of interval, you can go, haha, that's a trick question. There is no verb form for interval. But we do have a few synonyms. We have intermission, gap, and pause. And for your antonym, continuation. It means because there is no gap, but there is no interval, then things are just continuing. For example, in our English 2 class, it's 2 periods, period 6 and 7, but Mr. X gives no interval. It's a continuation between period 6 and 7. We just go straight through. Alright, so you're going to write an original sentence using the term interval as a noun, and then give an illustration. Make sure the sentence is about you, and like this video to show that you watched it, and happy studying.